The harm of bad habits. Humans naturally tend to take credit for their successes, thinking they achieved everything on their own, while blaming others when things go wrong. Even when the fault is clearly theirs, many refuse to admit it. Instead, they blame others and justify their actions with many excuses, while rejecting the explanations of others. Even if their own fault is 99% and another person's only 1%, they focus on that 1%, exaggerating it and criticizing the other person. This attitude often leads to arguments and broken relationships. When this attitude is directed toward God, the consequences can be far more serious. The Bible's account of the Israelites' journey from Egypt shows this clearly. God saved them from slavery in Egypt and planned to lead them to the land of Canaan, a land filled with good things. Yet, during their time in the wilderness, they complained against God 10 times. God patiently endured their complaints 9 times, but after the 10th, he gave them 2 punishments. First, the entire generation that left Egypt, except Joshua and Caleb, was not allowed to enter the promised land. Second, that generation died in the wilderness. Their repeated complaints and blaming hearts brought judgment upon them. This lesson is not only for the Israelites, it applies to believers today as well. Even though we have been saved and cleansed by the sacrifice of our Lord, we still carry habits that we must let go of. These habits may vary, such as laziness, jealousy, greed, lust, selfishness, or misguided passion, but they all need to be abandoned. If we keep holding on to them, they can lead to spiritual harm, or even God's discipline. The reason we struggle to let go is not because we do not know they are wrong. We know them very well. Yet these habits have become deeply rooted in our lives through our daily experiences, making them hard to break. To truly let them go, we must stop justifying them and stop telling ourselves we have no choice but to keep them. We cannot be free from these harmful habits as long as we keep blaming others or our circumstances. This is why Jesus taught us to deny ourselves and carry our own crosses. As long as we defend and rationalize our wrong behaviors, they will never disappear. Only those who admit their weaknesses can sincerely seek God's help. Just as someone who realizes they are sick seeks a doctor, only those who know they need help will desire wisdom and grace. Therefore, as believers, we must remember that holding on to these harmful habits can bring God's discipline. Let us quickly become people who let go of these habits and live in a way that pleases God.
구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정 해주세요. Subscribe, like, set notifications.